know you could.
Doing good.
If you believe, you can achieve.
Doing good. Reach out.
Be strong.
One love. Keep doing good in your neighborhood.
It's the 10th anniversary of The Susan Show, and we thank God for being here to serve you. We have some exciting episodes this season, and what better way to kick off than with a reality show special that will help each and every Jamaican to save money. We've partnered with JPS to help you save on your energy costs. Come with us as 6 families vie for a chance to win $1 million in cash and prizes. Follow them for the fun and excitement this season on The Susan Show.
Saving energy, use what you need. That we are free, that we are free.
I love my light, light. Make we save some light.
Saving energy, use what you need. That we are free, that we are
I love
free.
my light. Saving energy, that we are free. Don't make a light bill, done your money. Yeah.
JPS, as part of their conservation campaign, has introduced the PowerSmart Energy Challenge. Let's hear more from the head of marketing at JPS, Tishan Lee.
It really was born from our wanting to show and prove to our customers that conservation is real and real savings can be achieved from just the way that we treat conservation in our homes and the discipline that we apply. We wanted most Jamaicans to look at the families and at least in one family identify themselves. We looked at families of about 4 persons or more. You had to have a child over 4 years old and a teenager to qualify. And of course, the head of the household had to be older than 18. Primarily, you had to have over 250 kilowatt hours consumption per month on average.
JPS customers were invited to upload a video or a photo with 200 words explaining why they should be selected for the Energy Smart Challenge. A panel of 7 judges reviewed the videos and stories, then narrowed the entries down to 9. Phone interviews and visits to the homes were conducted to determine the final 6 families.
We're the Davidsons,
the Burns family,
the Fullers,
the McClures, the Henrys.
I am Cecilia and this is my family.
The families are amazing. They came up with songs and jingles.
Knowledge is the key. Conserve energy and you will see. Less is the best. Use less JPS.
Anything you now use,
plug it out.
when me say fi do,
Plug it out.
if you now use it,
Plug it out.
and stop run up the light bill in the house.
It's like they've been waiting for this competition. You felt a lot of appreciation. You felt a lot of frustration with us as a company. So it's an opportunity for us to alleviate some of the frustration. Each family is assigned a mentor.
Hi, I'm Jenny Scar,
Fabian Leo,
Bolton Campbell,
Cecile McCormack,
Clayton Barnes,
Errol Diaz,
who is literally their guardian and their counselor through this process, that you can ask any energy related question. You can contact them at any time of day or night, and quite frankly that is a relationship that you can have with JPS. To our PowerSmart families, thank you so much for taking on this challenge. You are energy ambassadors. Best of luck to all of you. Have an amazing time, soak up the experience, and let the games begin.
The Susan Show and JPS representatives visited the 6 families. The McClure family is one of the 6 finalists in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge. They consume over 500 kilowatt hours per month, which equates to an average of $20,000. Last summer, they hit a lifetime high of $28,000 due to an air condition and a dozen fans running consistently. They're desperately in need of an energy-saving makeover.
I'm Jesse McClure. I'm 13 years old and I like to watch television.
Hi, my name is Priscilla and my bad habits include keeping this plugged in all day.
Hello, I'm Nicholas McClure. I'm a graphic designer and I work from home, so I tend to use a lot of fans.
I'm Lavinia McClure and I always have to have my devices around me.
Hi, I'm Jonah McClure. I'm 16
and I guess my phone gets charged a lot.
We're the McClures. No more bad energy habits.
Why did you want to enter this competition?
Because my wife said so.
When I saw it on Facebook, the first thing I thought was, $35,000 worth of gadgets? That means LED lights. Yes! I've wanted to buy LED lights for the last 3 years.
Where we are living now, we have 2 fridges, and we've been turning off one of them in the night.
My fridge is 4 years old, but we've inherited a fridge that's about 20 years old.
What was challenging when we first came here was that this is a house that has fans in basically every room, and so just the discipline of remembering to turn those off. But I think this is going to be a good way for us to be more aware and to keep us a little more disciplined.
Well, Daddy is a graphic designer, so he's always working on the computer. He has the lights on in his office most of the time, the fans on as well, because the house is pretty hot.
So Priscilla, who burns most energy around here?
Maybe between me and Mommy.
Careful enough.
I have 2 fans in my room. Well, I have a little one, which is always beside me, and then I have the regular ceiling fan. I also have a laptop that's always plugged in. I also have my phone charging all the time. So it's a lot going on in my room.
Sometimes I just say, why do you always leave your things on? And she says I forget to turn them off. I don't think she forgets. I think she's just lazy.
Yeah, same thing, you know. You have the ceiling fan and you have the fan beside her. But then if you're talking about confessional, I have to confess I do the same thing, right? I work from home and most of my work is done on the computer, and if I'm at the table, I find I tend to have on the overhead fan, and I also have a standing fan beside me.
I used to use a lot of power, but using the computer, but I've been like outside more.
I think my brother leaves stuff on the most, but it's by accident most of the time, or at least he says it is.
And Mommy, you've been accused.
It's me and Priscilla.
It's you and, okay, it's a
It's probably me, because easily I can have the computer going, charging 2 phones and a TV at the same time. And a fan. I do a lot of my work on the computer, but then I do a lot of surfing. And I do a lot of Facebooking. That's how I found this competition. I am the energy hog. I sleep all night with the TV and the light on. Probably the worst one of all is I iron clothing 1 piece at a time, which means I plug in the iron, I iron 1 item, and then I plug it out.
I don't know who uses the most power. I think the appliances use the most power.
So what do you have on?
I have on the computer when I'm using it, and most of the time in the middle of the day, when it's hotter, I turn on the fan, but in the night and in the morning, I might not have it on. I have OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, so I think that makes me have the impulse to keep everything clean and tidy and orderly and turn everything off.
So you're able to teach them a thing or two then?
Yes.
Okay, are they learning?
Not really.
What's the consumption here per month?
We hear it's 500 kilowatts.
You hear?
Yeah,
that's not really what you're burning?
Yeah, that is what we're burning.
I like the kind of energy that I'm sensing here. And I don't mean energy in terms of energy usage, in terms of your bill, but it's very good that they are aware. The diplomat, he gave the correct answer. Whatever heats or cools in your house, that is what's going to use the most energy. So guess what, guys? It's the fridge. Mr. McClure mentioned that they plug out the fridge at night. That's great. Once that fridge's temperature can stay within a range that your food doesn't start to spoil, you can do that. We recommend that. But JPS has gone a step further. We have a timer. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're so excited as JPS to be working with you guys, because we're going to see how we can reduce this. This will be a lesson for others nationally, because nationally, the more energy we use, the more fuel we have to buy, the more precious, scarce foreign exchange.
The McClures also have an AC, which they say increases their bill by 40% whenever it's used. Do you consider what has to be done a sacrifice or just plain uncomfortable?
Maybe just uncomfortable, but I think it's worth it in the end, because whatever can help my parents is going to be beneficial. for the whole family.
Do you practice any energy saving at all?
I do. I like to preach. I like to tell people, turn off the light when you leave the room and turn off the fan when you leave the room. At night, I'll come downstairs and make sure all the lights are off and then go back up to bed and go to sleep with my light on.
It's just about finding ways that we can incorporate these changes into our normal life so we can still live comfortably.
The McClures have appointed their youngest son to be the energy monitor.
Jesse is a natural energy monitor. Jesse walks through the house and just turns off lights behind people.
I do that all the time because people are frequently leaving things on.
Your smallest child
is the example setter.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm glad that somehow, some way, he has learned good habits from us.
The bill is usually somewhere over 20,000 a month.
How much do you think you could save?
I would like to get it somewhere at least in the region of 14 or 15,000.
And this competition will help you to do that?
I sincerely hope so.
This is the winning family. I just want to announce it from now. Okay?
The winner is being offered packages of cash and prizes totaling $1 million, and I know that it's going to include appliances.
Oh, I would love that. I heard there's a trip involved somewhere. I'd love to go away one of these days.
Do you want to win?
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. That would be the bonus. But I definitely want my consumption to go down, no doubt. Because the savings is also a winnings, and that will, you know, carry on for years.
I wish you all the best, and I think we're going to have a good competition. I think at the end of the day, McClure family is going to prevail, but that don't stop you from trying.
Team McClure, no more bad energy habits. Amen.
Fans cool you, not your room. Make sure to turn off your fans when you're leaving the room. Every watt counts.
Coming up, more on the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge.
Look into your neighborhood, do the good you know you could.
Don't open the door. At the same thing you leave 2 minutes ago, you come back for. You dip on the phone and chat and have the door open like means of air condition. You always a beg your parents for credit. Save your parents some money and get PowerSmart.
Look into your neighborhood, do the good you know you could. Oh, oh, saving energy, use what you need. That way I read that way.
Senior Vice President of Customer and Corporate Services, Cherie Martin, talks to us about the objectives of the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge.
I'm very excited to see what the lessons from the families can mean for the wider Jamaica, because energy conservation and efficiency is far more than just what we see these families doing. It's a national effort, and we're very excited to showcase how tangible savings are going to be afforded to these families from things that they're doing. JPS wants to ensure that people put power in their hands, they take control of their energy usage, and their interest is what has driven us to embark on a campaign of this nature.
The Bryan family is one of 6 selected to compete in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge. They submitted this video as their entry.
JPS again? $13,000? No man, JPS, you have to do something about this, man. No JPS, this is the Bryan's family. We're just an ordinary set of people, JPS. You have to plug this out, man. Come on, where's the remote? Turn this off.
There's this PowerSmart thing that JPS has. It's a new competition. Yes, look at it. It says your family can win up to $1 million in cash and prizes.
$1 million, Shari.
Never give up. Me say we never give up, and we can't give up. And we make it one day, they are no cost, man, a cost. David Bryan, sing a day.
I am Lita. My family consumes a lot of energy.
Hi, I'm Lashari, and this is how I live.
I am Ashanti, and I like to eat ice. We are the Bryan's family.
And we are here to save energy
and win the money.
So this is the Bryan family.
Yes, Auntie Susan.
Want to show off Badsa? What is that about the video thing?
Actually, I saw it on the internet, but I said, you know, I've never won anything, so I'm not going to even think of it. Just try and put something together quickly because it was almost the appointed time, and I was stunned when I got the call.
Leighton Barnes is the JPS mentor to the Bryan family. Tell us some of the things you'll be doing with this family.
Basically, the key role is that we can help them to reduce energy and understand, energy conservation tips as we go along.
The idea is not for you to sit in darkness. The idea is not for you to work hard and can't enjoy things. So when we talk about conservation, it's not just conservation, it's also energy efficiency. So how can I use less while still doing the things I want to do? How can I make smarter choices? The Susan Show and the families and just this platform that we have, this is what we believe is going to help us to spread the word.
It's a really good experience, first of all. We're all ready to take on the challenge of conservation.
Here's the daily usage of energy for the Bryan family.
We will use the washing machine, the fans in the rooms, the blow dryer. Occasionally she uses the flat iron, and the microwave, the toaster,
the stove,
the computer, the phones that are charging.
So who in this family wastes most energy now? That's what I'm here to find out.
Because she wants to watch cartoon right around the clock.
Cartoon right around the clock?
Yes, she just wants to have the TV going. Also, every minute she has to go to the fridge for ice.
Lashari was also named as one of the main users of energy.
Lashari is second. No! She's always on her phone. She has to charge a tablet. She has to use her laptop.
Could be Daddy. Daddy always playing music. So that means Daddy always have the radio on or his sound system. But I'm going to go with Mommy.
And it couldn't be you at all, right?
No.
Who wastes the most energy around here?
Daddy.
Daddy? Why do you say that?
My daddy always listening to the music.
When me do with it, it have to do. You understand? You know, me's a man who sit down and write and listen, rhythms and all them things.
So that's your job?
Yeah. Sometimes they make nice for me say it run up the bills, you know.
Maybe he can go to the studio more often instead of doing it at home, because the bills at home is really not nice. What I try to tell him is to download his songs on the phone and then he can play it from his phone.
So you think there's any way you can cut back on what you use?
It's a deep hole still, but anything we fi make it less, we are going to do that, you know, and we work with whoever working with us.
When Mommy comes in the evenings, she'll wash like randomly just to not make the clothes pack up. So I think that's using a lot of energy.
That's my bad habit, but apart from that, I try to conserve on everything. I hardly watch television. I open the fridge when I want a little ice. I freeze a bottle of water and I keep it outside and I drink that throughout the day. But for them, no.
How much are we talking about in terms of bill now?
You know, idea sometimes the bill come to all 13 grand and all the money there, you know.
Okay.
As me has said, the bill, them definitely a shock.
I also welcome the competition because it also let me look good.
I'll be the one to ensure that everybody else is conserving. Along with the instructions of my mentor, I will take his instructions.
We just want to warn the other 5 competitors to watch out for the Bryan's family. We are coming to win this competition. We want to teach Jamaica about energy conservation. We want to be the face of JPS. Thank you.
This family has been opening their fridge to get ice even though they have an ice maker. So we want to encourage them to ensure that they use the ice maker instead of opening the fridge every time. You're letting out the cold air and your fridge is going to have to work that much harder to cool again.
More to come in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge.
Believe it, achieve the things you could. Keep doing good in your neighborhood.
What a life! Every day they turn me on. Then turn me on a morning, then turn me on a night. Just think about what you want to wear for the week and lick it out one shot now. You can save yourself some money. It's cause me smart, you think semi cheap. Get PowerSmart.
Believe it, achieve the things you could. Keep doing good in your neighborhood.
I love my light, I love my light, I love my light. Make we save some light. Saving energy, use what you need. That we are free, that.
Cutting your energy costs does not mean that you have to sacrifice the comfort of your lifestyle.
It's not about sacrifice for us. That's not what we're trying to promote. We're not promoting sitting in darkness or sacrificing the things that you love to do, your air conditioning, you know, going into the fridge. But moderation and discipline and understanding where the waste is, which appliances are using more energy.
Cecilia Hall and her family are from the Garden Parish of St. Anne. She uses an average of over 300 kilowatts per month with a bill of just under $14,000.
I am Cecilia. I am a cosmetologist. I love to browse the internet and love to cook.
My name is Hugh Brown. I use my power tool to do the work.
Hi, my name is Jenna Rose. I'm 17 years old. I like studying, socializing, and playing tennis.
Hi, my name is Davine Brown. My hobbies are playing the tennis, texting, eating, drinking.
I am Cecilia and this is my family.
When we arrived in St. Anne, everyone was excited and ready to greet us.
Mom looked like the monitress, you know. So is you going to be monitoring everybody with the power?
I guess so.
We want to tell you congratulations and thank you for being a part of our JPS challenge.
And this will be your mentor. I mean, she will be up in your business all the time, every day.
I'm really happy to be your mentor, and I will basically be providing guidance and strategies on helping you to reduce your electricity bill.
So when you heard about this competition, when your wife said we're entering a competition, what did you say?
I said to himself, him lucky too. Go ahead with it.
You do everything as a family around here?
Yes, we do.
Who would you say burn the most energy around here?
No.
You did not even bat an eyelid.
I study mostly at nights when everybody is asleep so I can concentrate better. And in doing so, I use the lights, I use my laptop, I use the tablet. Most times I use the fan.
She uses the phone 24/7.
So it's always on charge?
Yes.
Why does she have two phones?
They belong to two different networks.
So what exactly you do when you go to the fridge?
I just go there, eat.
And I bet Grandma is the most innocent of the all parties,
Yes.
huh? Grandma,
Yes,
you don't burn any energy at all?
None at all, ma'am.
None at all. Not even turn on a light?
No, ma'am. Not even that.
And you see them wasting energy all day long. And what you say to them, Mom?
I talk to them, ma'am, and say it can't go like that.
Exactly.
You know, it's the theatre we tell them, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yes,
you're coming from an era where you had to conserve,
That
right?
is it.
And them have lights all over the place.
All over the place, shining up.
Grandma says she uses the light to do a little reading.
I save up for energy, you know.
Oh, yeah?
I hardly use energy. Once a time I use the sauna, electric sauna.
Okay.
Because I always out.
He only mostly watch the television and yes, he falls asleep watching the television almost every night.
Yeah, that is true.
Mom burns the radio 24/7, so she could turn that off at times.
She uses the computer all day, all night.
So who wastes the most energy around here?
I would answer my wife, you know. She up on the computer daily, man.
Your entire family just threw you under the bus. Why would they be saying things like you're on the computer all day long, you leave on the light them and all of that? Why are they saying those things about you?
Yes, I'm on the computer all day long. I try to win stuff.
Okay.
And I did win every single day.
Janice, lots of opportunities for saving energy around here?
Definitely. I'm not seeing any energy saving bulbs, and no, that's really where we need to start. I'm also seeing where Cecilia has most of our appliances plugged in, and I believe appliances like the microwave and the laptop can be kept plugged out sometimes. I'm not seeing a time on the refrigerator either, so that's definitely an area where we can save. I'm also seeing where she has slightly overloaded the washing machine, and so I believe that that's really an opportunity.
We have two cooling appliances.
It's really to recommend one standing unit that can manage all the stocking, the refrigerator items and so on. And so we really need to look at getting just one device where you can save in that area. That television model, it burns a lot and it's a little outdated, and so we might need to look at that as well, Cecilia. I've seen some 100 watt incandescent bulb outside, and that's a major area where we need to focus on.
I really want to save some energy because the light bill is too much too high.
Use over 300 kilowatt hours?
Yeah.
In terms of dollars, how much is that?
What is it, like 13,000? Yeah.
Could really do some savings on that.
Yeah, really.
Right, Daddy? Yeah, tell me how much you want to save.
I want to save more side. And me tell them long time, but them now listen to me sometimes. I tell them, turn off the computer.
So they don't see the bill when it comes?
Of course they see it.
So what them say?
I always say the bill get high. And I tell them, say they make it high.
How much do you want to reduce the light bill to?
I'll try to bring it down to about 4,000.
The prize! How did we forget the prize? To tell you how much the prize is?
1 million.
In cash and prizes?
Yeah.
Boy, that would feel good, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Buy a house, a car, so like save some.
Anything you want to say to the other families in this challenge?
I want to say good luck. Well, try your best, but you know you won't win.
We will definitely be the winner.
Cut the what? Cut the cost. We will be achieving this in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge. Energy!
Use the outdoors to conserve on energy. Open windows to let natural light in and also for cooling your homes.
The Fullers have faced several challenges in recent years, and they think that the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge is one way to get the family closer and, of course, win $1 million in cash and prizes.
I'm Claudia Fuller. I love spending time with my family, spending time with Malcolm playing football outside and watching television.
I did fun.
Hi, I'm Stokely Fuller. I love to use my computer when I'm at home. Worst habit, pressing every day.
My name is Asha Fuller. I am 14 years old. I love to watch movies and draw.
We're the Fullers, fully powered and charged to win. We are extremely excited to be a part of this challenge, and seeing that I pay that bill, it will be really great to just go through the steps for the next 3 months and figure out how to reduce the bill significantly.
I wanted to do it because it was another way to get something else for the family, or to enter another competition where we do something together.
How much do you use per month, kilowatt hours?
I don't know the kilowatt hours. I know where it hits me the most is about $15,000 a month.
And you want to reduce that too?
As much as possible.
Okay, so who would we say is the biggest at wasting energy around here?
Waste?
Yeah.
In terms of waste energy?
No.
It depends, you know.
Do I see a finger point? Was that Mr. Fuller's finger
pointed
over at Mrs. Fuller?
Biggest user of energy in here would be my wife, because the lights will stay on from it gets dark outside to probably somewhere about 5-6 o'clock the next morning consistently.
Sad to say, yes, I've done that. So I plan to change it. I plan to fix it. But he is the culprit. I'll be working on him. I'll be watching him. I need light to sleep. The darkness is just not one of the things that
You sleep with the lights on?
Right. So
all through the night. And the TV?
Yeah. Fridge is like the library. Open it and like, oh, what do I want? Close it back. Come back again.
Asha says that her bad habits include
Forgetting to plug out stuff, forgetting to turn off the lights,
overcharging the phone and the Kindle, overcharging the laptop, turning on every light, every room as you go.
She has a phobia for roaches, so I think that's one of the main reasons why she turns on the light. She looks for the roaches and the lizards.
Volton Campbell is the JPS Energy Mentor to the Fullers.
Mr. Fuller spoke about using the fridge as a library.
That fridge is about 18 years old.
The general guideline is if a refrigerator is more than 10 years old, then the technology would have changed.
My biggest problem is that I worked for a long time in a computer room, so I've gotten accustomed to being mid-70s. So this temperature for me, I couldn't sleep around here now. So sometimes even when I'm on vacation, I go around the office because I cannot manage somewhere inside this house. So I need to figure out how do I get the house to be cooler so that I can not use the AC.
He wants the AC on all the time.
We earn every day we come out of the house. Everybody uses a laptop.
So there are 3 laptops in here?
Yeah.
You use a dryer as well?
We watch television all the time. So we watch television here and upstairs.
Does Malcolm burn any energy at all?
Because we try to keep him out of our way, invariably he watches a lot of television sometimes. Through no fault of his own, he consumes more than his fair share.
He uses the laptop quite fine. You just start it on, he'll find whatever he needs to find on YouTube. It keeps him Nice and quiet.
Are you prepared to start saving in such a way that you're saving enough money to do something else?
Yes, we are.
Earning once a week.
We will try. We will. As a matter of fact, we'll give it a very good shot.
Sometimes I come home and there are 3 lights here and 2 lights upstairs. And I said, I mean, jokingly, I said, boy, it's not Bridget.
Trying to sleep with the light off is a challenge. It drives me crazy because I don't like the darkness. The darkness is just too intense. It's too much. But I guess I pop the window open and the light out there was shining through the window, so the AC won't be on.
Mrs. Fuller is prepared to bargain with you. She says if you turn the AC off, she'll turn the TV off.
Wow.
So who's going to watch you?
Oh, apparently everybody. Because they think I waste more energy than them. So
Currently, I'm going to be the monitor, so I guess I'm the one who will be keeping them in check. The money is nice, but I think the habits are important for us to make lifelong habits of them.
My aim is to leave behind a family that understands what happens regarding their equipment at home, the result it has in terms of their consumption, the impact it has in terms of the money you actually pay, and you should be able to mentor other families.
What do you have to say to the other families who are entering?
Watch out, because we're going to win this.
get ready, because the Fullers are strong.
Well, the Fullers are here to win it, nothing else.
Let's win!
By turning off the TV before I go to sleep.
By turning off the lights.
By pressing once a week.
Team Fuller.
We're fully powered and charged to win!
Avoid placing lamps or TVs near your AC's thermostat. The heat from those appliances can make the unit work harder and longer than necessary.
More to come in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge.
Believe and achieve the things keep doing good in your neighborhood.
Don't open the door. At the same thing you leave 2 minutes ago, you come back for. You dip on the phone and chat and have the door open like means our air condition. You always a beg your parents for credit. Save your parents some money and get PowerSmart.
Believe and achieve the things keep doing good in your neighborhood.
I love my life, saving energy that we are breed on, make a light build on your money. Yeah.
JPS received many entries in the PowerSmart Energy Challenge competition, but it was down to the final 6 families. The Davidson family loves to play sports and is very competitive. They will be taking this spirit to the competition.
Hello, I'm Kyle. I am 17 years old and I attend St. Jerry High School. I love music and I play table tennis professionally.
Hi, I'm Andreen and I'm a reader. I read everything. So if I'm not on my laptop, I'm on my tablet.
Hi, I'm Richard, head of the Davidson family, and I'm here to coach the Davidson family through this competition.
My name is Kelsey. I love to play table tennis and I love playing games on my tablet.
We're the Davidsons and we're in it to win it.
Congratulations once again, Davidson family. I heard you made it to the top 6 finalists of the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge.
I'm excited. Yeah, a little bit of trepidation, but I'm not a competition person. They are all very competitive.
We can see from the millions of trophies around here.
So my husband said, you know what, let's do this. And he thought about it, prayed about it, and here we are.
It's a competition and I'm going to give it my 100%.
How much are you spending now on JPS bills?
On average for the last 3 months it has been 14,000.
Mr. Davidson says he has tried to conserve by putting a timer on the refrigerator.
From 12 in the night to 6 o'clock in the morning my refrigerator would be shut off.
Wow.
And for that very first month I saw a $2,000 reduction. Based on what JPS is saying, the top 6, and we're in the top 6, will be getting $35,000 to spend at their e-store, and those are first on my list of purchases.
I really do prefer that to My husband walking around and turning off every light in the house. He will go and turn off the water heater before it gets very hot. And turn off the fan, and that of course gets Kelsey a little bit irritated because Kelsey loves the standing fan, she loves the fan.
Sometimes I would find Kelsey cold like ice under the sheet and I have to get another sheet and put over and turn off the fan. And sometimes she'd wake up and say, Kyle, why you turn off the fan? And she gets up and she turns it on back and goes to sleep.
So you don't like being hot? No. So you'll keep it on all day, all night if possible? Okay. Do you know that that could be conserving on energy if you turn it off sometimes?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to try that for this energy challenge?
Yeah. Little Kelsey, she likes going to the refrigerator just to look and just to feel cool.
The TV would be watching her and she has her tablet in her hand.
She charges and plays it simultaneously.
Okay. Kyle really doesn't waste a lot of energy, but Kyle likes to play his music. He's always on his keyboard in the nights when he's not doing schoolwork.
Kyle's always on his tablet, laptop.
He's not so much into laptop anymore, he's into his phone.
Honestly, I use my phone a lot. I charge it up probably twice a day, and I think that I should charge it once so I can save by doing that and I can practice keyboard a little
So
less.
who is the one who wastes energy most of the time?
The females.
Mr. Davidson, let me just start by saying you have a wonderful family. They're very honest, they're truthful, and I'm sure you're going to, follow suit because they've just told the entire truth and nothing but the truth. So who really wastes the energy around here, Mr. Davidson?
Mommy and Kelsey. Mommy turn on the water heater without monitoring how long she turns it on for.
I can tell you what it said about me. What it said about me is that I will plug in the iron and I'll go off and do something else while the iron is heating up. I don't know the veracity of that. I'm not quite sure. I have no recollection of that, but I'm told that is what I will do. I do like the water heater. I don't do the cold water bath thing, shower thing. Not at all.
And what do you have to say in defense of yourselves, ladies?
They waste more energy than us.
Really? Well, tell me what they do, Kelsey.
They always turn on the light. And Daddy always watching the TV.
Okay.
True.
Okay, Andrine, who really wastes the energy around here?
Daddy, Kyle and Kelsey, how is that?
That's your honest opinion? That's the truth? Nothing but the truth?
Well, if you put it that way, I waste some of the energy, yes. You see that light that is on the outside? That just goes on all night? Yes. Right above the cars, yes. I would say that is the culprit. But then Daddy would be responsible for that light. Richard would be responsible for that light. So yes, Richard.
He always irons the clothes.
When he comes from training, he goes on his laptop and he turns on the TV and watches the news. 2 of them for about 2 hours. And he uses the laptop, go on the internet, plays music, watch TV, and sits under the fan. So he uses a lot of energy as well.
I watch my football and my movies.
Oh, you watch the football and movies. They don't ever watch you at all?
No.
You don't fall asleep for the television, huh?
Sometimes.
For me and my family, I think this is a win-win situation because we're going to be saving energy and we think it's a good way to get tips and to share with other people that we know to save energy as well.
Who's going to be the energy monitor for this competition?
Well, without a doubt, my dad.
So how are we going to get this family to still enjoy what they're doing now, but win the competition?
Well, it boils down back to moderation, and one is that we'll be working with them over a period of time. So I'll be better able to understand and appreciate the lifestyle, and from there I can give tips as we go along.
I would really like to win. I am a competitor and I think I got that morally from my father. So I have no plans to lose. We'll try to do our best and give our 100%.
Go, Davis, go! Go, Davis, go! Go, Davis, go! We are gonna win!
One of my main tips for this family especially is don't use your TV as your radio. I would suggest that you get a battery-powered radio. Some of us need to have a little noise in the background if you're doing housework or if you're just around doing things. Use a radio instead of the television. Save some energy.
When we come back, more on the families in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge.
Look into your neighborhood, do the good you know you could.
What a life! Every day then turn me on. Then turn me on a morning, then turn me on a night. Just think about what you want to wear for the week and lick it out one shot now. You can save yourself some money. It's cause me smart, you think semi cheap. Get PowerSmart.
Saving energy, use what you need. Look into your neighborhood, do the good you know you could. I love my light, I love my light, I love my light. Make we save some light. Saving energy, use what you need. That we are breathe, that we.
JPS wants to demonstrate through their PowerSmart Energy Challenge that ordinary Jamaicans can cut their energy costs by changing their behavior.
We're not just about preaching energy efficiency and conservation. We want to actually demonstrate how people, real people, making real choices without compromising the quality of their lives are seeing real impact in terms of their cost. Jamaicans will learn a lot from watching the experience of these PowerSmart families, and we're encouraging everybody to tune in.
The Henrys are one of the 6 families in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge. They consume over 500 kilowatt hours per month, and they would definitely like to save money towards their children's education.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'm 9 years old. I love to use my tablet and watch television.
I'm Maurice III. I'm 15. I like to use my phone and watch the TV.
I'm Andrea. I work a lot from my laptop. I use a lot of air condition.
I'm Maurice, and as you can see, computers are my thing.
We're the Henrys, and we're in it to win it.
The Henrys, wow, it was a delight choosing this family, wasn't it?
We looked at their consumption. They had a really compelling argument about why they should be selected to be a part of this challenge. When we look into their home, we see lots of opportunities for saving. They seem to be very aware of some of the things that they could be doing differently and smarter. So they seem like really good candidates, and it's a great family.
You know I'm happy, right? Because Portmore has been selected, and it's going to be Portmore for sure.
We went on a tour of the Henrys' residence to check out their appliances and daily energy usage.
So we're here once again with the Henrys. We've been on a tour of the house, and Cecile is going to tell us what exactly she found and the ways that they could be saving and conserving on their energy.
We found several things. The first stop was Maurice's control room. It has quite a number of pieces of equipment.
Being a network person, right? Wi-Fi is definitely a must.
All of us contribute to the high usage of the electricity, but I think Maurice Sr. is the one that uses most of the electricity. His electronics, they're on 24/7. Don't turn off when you're asleep, when he's at work. When he's at home, he plays games straight.
My daddy, he's always on the computer and never has time for the family.
You need 4 lights in the room.
The concept was really an entertainment room, so I wanted some sort of different kind of lighting. That singular light is just kind of...
But they all come on at once, Suzanne, and that is something that we looked at, because if Maurice is in one corner of the room, it's not necessary for the other side of the room to be lit.
Here's the thing that we saw as well. Everything was plugged in.
That's an area where we can see some significant saving.
I am addicted to the air condition. I always have the air condition on in the day, in the night. I watch a lot of television as well. Sometimes I leave the television on, not being aware that it's on for a long time.
My mother, she turns on the AC too much, especially when she's sick. She just wants to lie down.
Truthfully, honestly, how many times do you visit the refrigerator on a daily basis?
It's uncountable.
It's uncountable, it is.
Sometimes I will just go in front of it and just stand up and look.
What do you get from the refrigerator though?
Sometimes just water and juice. Sometimes fruit and a little snack. Because I'm constantly eating throughout the day. Daddy would come over to me and say, "Oh, Mr. Sightseer, you're sightseeing. Move in front of the fridge."
But do you know that you're actually wasting energy when you're doing that?
Yes, I realize when I think about it, but it's an unconscious thing that I do. Sometimes I leave my phone to charge overnight and I realize that it charges in a small time. but when I leave it overnight, it uses more power. And sometimes I leave the computer on right before I go to sleep.
He loves to play this game when he comes home from school every single evening. He never stops until my parents come home because they want us to be studying.
She uses the television a lot as well. Sometimes she's not watching the TV and it's on. She'll leave it on for hours.
Maurice, you really think you can do better than 600 kilowatts?
Yes, looking on the bills, 600 is just really a lot. I myself am to be blamed because of the amount of equipment that I have around that man cave. But the other stuff I have to be policing, like the man in the fridge.
A lot of lights.
A whole lot of lights, Maurice, and while the lights themselves do not contribute a significant portion of the bill, every kilowatt hour counts. Changing your fluorescent bulbs or incandescent bulbs, yellow bulbs as persons call them, to LED bulbs can really add up and translate into dollars saved.
It's like 30,000 a month that we pay for electricity bill, and when I see it, I'm like, we could be doing so much with this money. And when I read it in the Observer that the JPS is having this competition, I said, I really want us to learn how to conserve.
My aim is to go down to at most about 20,000 without sacrificing much of what we do now.
It is important to get the children involved as well, and the changes will come over time. It's not an immediate change. I spoke to Maurice Sr., who said that he did not even take note of his consumption until the competition started, and that's the case with a lot of persons.
I think it's very good, this competition, because it doesn't just benefit us, because it has to do with the whole consumption of oil, and you know, we have to look at that for the future. We start conserving in each household, it will add up enormously for the country and benefit us on a whole.
Whatever you see on your bill is really and truly what you have used in your household. Every kilowatt hour that you see on that bill is really and truly being used by your household.
I'm happy to be mentoring you know, this group. Right. We know we're gonna win, Suzanne.
The $1 million mine.
The main aim, first of all, is to really learn how to conserve and cut down our bill. And that money, that difference in the electricity bill, can go towards our college fund for the kids.
In it to win it. PowerSmart for sure.
Some pointers we want to give to all of our families out there. Want to encourage you not to sightsee in the fridge. Sometimes we open the fridge and there's, you know, we're not so sure what it is that we want it to get in the fridge, so we stand there with the door open, and while you're doing that, you're actually consuming additional energy. You're going to cause the fridge to actually use more energy to cool down again. So we want to encourage you to plan your meals, first of all, and of course, think before you go into the fridge, what exactly am I going for?
In the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge, one family will get the chance to win $1 million in cash and prizes.
There's up to $2 million in cash and prizes to be won, and that's not just by the PowerSmart families. The viewers at home get an opportunity to watch the show and follow us on Facebook.
Each family will receive $35,000 to shop at the JPS e-store under the guidance of their mentors. They will also get to select energy-efficient appliances to the value of $50,000.
The grand prize winner is going to win up to $1 million in cash and prizes.
We're the Davidsons and we're in it to win it.
We are the Prize family.
And we are here to save energy and win the money.
We're the Fullers. Fully powered and charged to win.
We're the Bucklers. No more bad energy habits. We're the Henrys and we're in it to win it.
PowerSmart for sure.
I am Cecilia and this is my family. Cut the watt, cut the cost. We will be achieving this in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge. Energy!
To my PowerSmart families, guys, go for it. You're in it to win it, and I will personally be rooting for every one of you on this journey. Good luck and God bless.
Saving energy, use what you need. That we are free, that we are free. I love my light, I love my light, I love my light. Make we save some light. Saving energy, use what you need. That we are free, that we are free. I love my light. Saving energy, that we are free. Don't make your light bill down your money, yeah.
join us in the coming weeks as we follow the families and give you updates on their progress in the JPS PowerSmart Energy Challenge. Remember to keep doing good in your neighborhood.
Look into your neighborhood. Do the good you know you could.
Doing good. Doing good. Doing good.